Hello, welcome to Sun, Moon, Star Tarot. My name is Gina. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. These next 4 bell sounds are to align us and to bless this reading. This reading is going to be for every sign, so it does not matter what sign you are. And it's going to be, when is your future lover coming your way? So here we do have a beautiful Lemurian quartz. Just feast your eyes on that beauty. And then here we do have Himalayan quartz. Another beautiful stone. So just pick which pile that you are intrinsically drawn towards. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so this is going to be for if you chose pile 1 or the Lemurian quartz. So when is your future lover coming towards you? Here I have the Rider-Waite deck, so I'm going to be pulling live and clarifying with the Mystic Moon Oracle. So when is pile 1's future lover coming towards them? When is pile 1's future lover coming towards them? Right, we have 8 of Swords. We have the High Priestess. We have the 7 of Wands. And then one more, please. Oh, perfect. We have the Queen of Cups. It came reversed, but I normally do not take decks in reverse, so yeah. And then here we do have the the Chariot. So a message of 777 for this group. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify as well. But I'm getting really soon, actually. It's just you needing to work through some fears that you have around relationships. So ask yourself what fears do you have around relationships and how is it hindering. Perhaps this is from something, a past fear in the past that you are holding on as a truth. So basically it's something that has come up in relationships in the past and it's caused you to have not nostalgia per se, but just fears tied to the past. We have Tribe, beautiful. So those around you are reflecting your fears. So look at the relationships around you. If you are single, obviously. So look at the relationships around you and see where that causes fear to arise in you. It's not a reflection of you, but everything that is in your vibration is to teach you a lesson. Let's clarify 7 of Wands. We have Solitude here. Yeah. So you need to work through this by yourself. Because if you were to have this relationship now, I don't think you'd botch it, but it just would be very difficult for you. And Queen of Cups, please. Alright, yeah, we have Return here. We have Return here. So it's like you're needing to return to this beautiful intuitive energy to where you are in flow and at one. Bottom of the deck here, we do, I said your world, your outer world mirrors your inner world, and then we have mirroring here, and then we do have barrier, divine masculine. So there is a barrier to divine masculine, and we do have healing here, and we also have healing here as well. So there is some healing that needs to be done around how you perceive relationships, and you're going to be heading in a new direction, and everything happens in divine timing. At this time, it is wise that you would work with your inner child. But overall, time frame wise, because that's why you're really here. 8s. All right, so this could be 8 days. This could be time unknown. 7 weeks, and then Queen of Cups. More to move slower. So I'm getting around. I'm just gonna drop into my heart space and think for a second here. The High Priestess represents timing is hidden, basically. So basically, it's all up to you, I feel, but anywhere from like a month to 3 months could be when you're calling in the soulmate, but I feel like even sooner, like perhaps even like weeks, like 2 weeks here, or 7 weeks, since we have engine number 777. But honestly, it's completely up to you. And I just saw 444, by the way. So look up engine number 777 and 444. But really, I'm getting this can happen at any time. It's just you needing to like really cut out this person, something from the past that no longer serves you. This could be a way of thinking, or something that just simply does not serve you, and that is causing you to have a more fear-based energy. And you need to like embrace the unknown basically, and see the people around you and see how they mirror back the fears that you have here, mirroring. And then we do have the 7 of Wands with solitude. So this is happening in solitude. So you need to spend more time alone perhaps. I know that's, oh, and then we also have the 7 of Cups here popping out. So you need to get clear about what you even want in a relationship. And I was watching the show. So if you are feeling drawn to, you can take a mason jar and write down all the attributes you would like in your person or in your man. And really like, we have a new moon coming up. So this would be a good time to let that sit out in the moon. And also you can do one for fears you are releasing and one for what are you calling in, basically. But I'm feeling this is happening very soon for you. It's just you needing to like kind of let go of the reins and allow this connection to come into fruition. So we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. Queen of Cups energy kind of. And then we have why. So really questioning why things are happening. And we have the inner child here. I always see this card as embracing the inner child energy, being very playful, being very open, being very inquisitive, but doing so from a place of almost being nonchalant about it. And yeah. And then we have to be fair. So just kind of weighing all the options and making sure that you are in the correct space even to receive this. Then we do have be proud, heart chakra vibes. It is time to celebrate all that you have achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it is important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved, and to be proud. So you need to like boost yourself up and be boastful. It's not always a bad thing. It's just too much of something is never good. But too little of something is never good either. And then we do have Animal Kingdom here. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They have been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and your soul. Another heart chakra message here. So perhaps there is an animal that was special in your childhood. Really focus on the animal and see what the animal brought you. And then we have believe. So this is you needing to believe that you can call in a lover that will serve all of your needs. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or what's impossible, the difference between success over failure. And we have failure here on the table. And above all, who you are is in the power of your belief. So you're simply needing to believe and like put in the effort in a way to like make sure that you're able to call on this lover. And then we do have conception. Wow, beautiful, guys. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us remember the infinite potential and the possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. So yeah, like I said, I think this particular pile, it can happen anytime for you. You just need to focus your intention and focus on what you wanted to bring in. So thank you so much for watching, pile ones. If you found this video to be helpful, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon. Namaste. Alright, so welcome to your reading, pile twos. This is going to be for if you chose the beautiful Himalayan quartz. This will be when is your future lover coming in. And yeah, so I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite deck, clarified with the Mystic Moon Oracle. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading. So, when will pile twos future lover come in? Where will future lover come in? Future lover, where am I coming in for? I just got like a breeze, so maybe the wind is significant around you. We have, wow. Whoa, guys, we have the lovers. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. And this is Gemini season 2. So, whoa, either you are a Gemini, you may be calling in a Gemini, or the person may have Gemini prominence in their Vedic chart, are prominent in their regular astrology chart. So either way, beautiful. That's like the twin flame card of this deck. And then it is Gemini season, so you may be very soon, within a month, from what I'm seeing here. We have Justice. We have a lot of yellow here, so there may be a lot of ego involved in this connection, and there may be a need for you to shed some ego before you engage in this connection here. And that just means leaving old parts of yourself behind. Wow, so we have a lot of contradictory energies here. We have Knight of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles, and these are like complete opposite. The Knight of Wands is someone who can be perceived as very irrational, very forward moving. You see how like he's charging towards the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, however, is someone who is at a standstill. Someone who is very like focused, but almost too focused to where it's like there is no movement happening here. So perhaps you need to shed God, I don't want to say this, but shed some of your expectations around love. This could be how you meet the person. This could be when you meet the person. This could be what the person looks like. It's just you needing to be more open in a way to like receiving. And you may think, oh, I am open, but like this really helps to write down your expectations around love and to see, okay, is this too much? And usually you can like look at yourself, because we do have Serenity here. This is the card that I was thinking of. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. So you can use yourself as a benchmark to see where you're at. And we do have the answer is yes. So if you had any questions, the answer is yes. But please clarify the Lovers, Justice, and Knight of Pentacles. All right, one is popping out. Wow. We do have recognition. So when you meet this person, you will instantly recognize them to be your twin flame, your divine counterpart, soulmate, whatever word you like to use there. But you will instantly recognize them as your lover. And that is very beautiful. That means like it's a really, I don't want to say karmic because karmic indicates baggage. It's a very soul-oriented, very angelic connection. To where it's very high vibe is what I'm feeling. Justice. What is Justice? Nothing popped out. I'm gonna take this one. We have Settling. Yeah, so just make sure that you're being like very fair and that you're not settling for less. But again, don't have your expectations so high. Please clarify Settling again. I'm interested because this card always kind of like perplexes me in a beautiful way. One more card, please. Settling. I'm going to choose this one and reveal it later. All right, Knight of Pentacles. Please clarify Knight of Pentacles. I think this Knight of Wands energy is getting to me. I feel very rapid and very sped up. So this connection can be happening very soon, I'm feeling. Because we do have the Lovers card here, and that's like I said, it is the Gemini season. But I'm just getting more of a rapid, like, so maybe you're calling in a fire sign, or calling in someone who has fire prominent in their chart. Someone who is just very like go, go, go. That may be your lifestyle. So even then you maybe need to slow down a little bit. I mean, wow, I'm talking about fastness, and then we have action here. So perhaps you're needing to take action towards this lover. That means going out more, like being more social, getting out of your comfort zone. A Knight of Wands, please. And this may be someone who is very action-oriented. And then we have divine timing. So it's not really giving a specific time, but it's like almost if you go after this, you will know basically. It's all in divine timing for you, I feel. But I'm getting a sense that this is happening very soon. Because Gemini is, like I said, it's Gemini season, and the Lovers represents Gemini season. And that's 21 May to 20 June. And then Justice, sorry, I have notes here. I am new at the time thing, is Libra. So 23rd of September to the 22nd of October. So that's the time frame I'm being given. So that's like about a couple months. But I'm really getting this is going to be a more rapid thing because we have two cards here that suggest that we have that card, Knight of Wands, which is very fast moving, and then we have action. But clarifying, settling, wow, we have tribe. So honestly, you may have like preconceived notions, especially around your family. Your family may have had unhealthy connections, and you're wanting to call them something that's more healthy. So you're just wanting to make sure that you are settling. So maybe you are over analyzing the situation at this point. So just make sure that you are not over analyzing like the person when you get them. Like you will instantly know if this person is for you or not. And then we do have offer here, knowing the nature of the offer, forgiveness. I talked about that. You need to forgive someone in your family. And we have 5D, abandon. Yeah, there's some family issues I feel around your love life, and that's why you're more hesitant. But I'm feeling that this is the perfect time for you to call in a lover. And we do have, again, more conflict. The 5 of Swords, we have the 4 of Swords. They need to put that to rest. And since these are air signs, air moves the fastest. That's why I'm getting this more of a rapid movement. And then we have the King of Wands with the Page of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, a lot of swords. So you may be calling in an air sign perhaps, or someone with air prominent in their astrology, like their regular astrology chart or their Vedic chart. But I'm going to go ahead and into your advice here. So we do have a message in the bottle, another reference to the sea, or like water basically. But I'm wrong. There was no cups on the table here, but I'm just getting, I don't know, I got the feeling that this may be a water sign as well. So I guess that's why I said that. So you may be calling it a water sign as well. But this is kind of more so about connecting to spirit and realizing that you always have them on your side. And then wow, guys, we have soulmates with the Lovers card on the table. So this person that you are calling in this season, they are going to be your soulmate. They are going to complete you in ways you did not know you can be completed. So really, like, wow, guys, beautiful. You are really calling in a soulmate here. This is stunning, gorgeous. Wow. All right, and then we have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. We have laughing Buddha here. So perhaps look up images of laughing Buddha to really solidify that connection you have. We have judgment. Wow, I talked about judgment. And then we have justice on the table here as well, which is all about judgment as well. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And then we have self-esteem. And I said ego, which is all about self-esteem as well. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So beautiful. All right, and then your 2 angel cards. We have listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. So really, like, listening with your third eye, I just heard really strongly. And then we have finding. So there may be some root chakra imbalance that surrounds security, stability. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So, like I said, everything is a reflection of you internally with this Serenity card here. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. So start there and build. I gave you some advice. You can get 2 mason jars and put in little strips of what you want in a lover and what are your fears around lovers and how to release those fears, all right? Wow, and then we have Divine Masculine here. Beautiful. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So a beautiful spread. So as far as, I know I already said this, but as far as with timing, this can happen within a month. I'm feeling really strong that you are really ready to take steps towards an actual soulmate. You just need to tie up some loose ends within yourself to really charge headfirst into the soulmate and twin flame relationship. So thank you so much for watching. If you found this video to be helpful, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon. Namaste.